Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB. Tuesday shows brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website. Building, sheeting, and components. Go to CommunitySteelCo.com for any of your steel needs. And again, we are glad to have them on the show every single Tuesday, bringing you the show with the coolest panels in the world.
Yeah, they are. They're beautiful.
Hello's a mood setter.
They are beautiful.
All right, so we talked a little bit about some of the landing spots for the LSU Tigers in the draft there. When you mentioned A.J. Halsey, you think that's a good spot for him. It's a good value pick, certainly, in the third round.
I don't know if it's a good spot for him, but it's good for that team.
It is. I think it's a good spot for him. He is like a version of Cam Chancellor to me, like with his size. And maybe in today's NFL, maybe that's not as valued as much because everybody wants to get faster and smaller. And, But he's got a real opportunity. And you played against Cam every day in practice, and we played against him in college. Like, you know Cam Chancellor very well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Cam Chancellor could have played either safety position. He could have played Will Backer. He could, there's so many different things that guy could do for you. And I don't know why the defense is always a little bit late to catch up with the changes that the offense is making at every level of football. But the theme of this draft was tight ends. There was so many tight ends. A lot of teams reached for tight ends in this draft. Like, it was every other pick felt like a tight end because they're going to the 12 personnel, the 13 personnel. The Rams made it in vogue, and so, it's a copycat league. They're getting more tight ends, and defense will struggle with it this year, and then they'll catch up again next year. It feels like they're always kind of a year behind with whatever the trend in the NFL is.
Yeah, it is, and you bring up Cam Chancellor, and that's kind of why I said I don't really know if the Colts is a great fit for him. You got to think it is. They have a lot of the pieces that you want.
Yeah, and their starting safety is asking for a trade right now.
Okay, so what made Cam Chancellor so dynamic is just the physical presence that he brought.
Yeah.
Being tall, like he said, he could play linebacker. He hit just really hard, really good football IQ.
Yeah.
But he was able to do a lot of those things because he had Earl Thomas on the back end that could literally go sideline to sideline.
Right.
One of the fastest, hard-nosed, best safeties in the league at that time. So that's what I'm kind of saying. I don't know who the free safety is, but I mean, all I know is A.J. Halsey. When I watched him, of course, watching him on film was good. Like early in the year, watching him on TV, I knew he was a good player. I didn't really know how impactful of a player he was until I was sitting in the end zone of the Texas A&M game. Of course, Texas A&M game was not very good.
Yeah,
we got destroyed.
Yeah,
and I was watching a defense that was giving about 85% effort, and he was making up for the rest of it.
Yeah, Vanderbilt game too. He was like that same situation.
They were in the red zone, and he went from the far safety across the field and tackled somebody right at the goal line and stopped a touchdown. It was that play right there. So it was right in front of me, and I was like, that guy is a dude.
Yeah, and
the effort that he is showing, he hadn't been an LSU Tiger for long, but he's playing like an LSU Tiger should play.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know how more people didn't feed off of that.
Right.
Some did.
Yeah.
But a lot of people didn't. And so I wish him the best. I think he's going to have a fantastic career. I really do. Stay healthy. The way he plays, you got to stay healthy a little bit. But it's just I look forward to seeing what he can do at the next level because effort travels. Effort, that kind of effort you give, that's going to translate into opportunity.
Yep.
Coaches are going to love to see it and, put that on top of athleticism and a little bit of good football IQ, and it's going to be a good player.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it works out. Shane Steichen.
Third round's late for him, too.
I think so, too.
He's a second-round guy.
Yeah, Shane Steichen, I know, was really fired up to be able to get him in the third round. I think he slots in as their starting strong safety from day number one. Cam Bynum comes over from, he's from Minnesota is where he came from. Good player at the free safety position. They signed a couple of free safeties in free agency as well. So we'll see where it ends up for A.J. Hossey, but good player, good value in the third round. The Saints did go, and obviously Tay talked about it on Friday. We talked about it yesterday. They go Jordan Tyson, number 8 overall. Once Mansour Delane went at 6 and the Chiefs traded up to get him, it felt like it was going to go either Jordan Tyson or Reuben Bain. That was going to be the conversation. Now the Saints end up trading for a veteran player who was a former top 10 pick later on for a 5th-round pick, and that's how they're going to address their edge rusher need, and they also sign another veteran edge rusher after the draft. So they go with the receiver. Now, Carnell Tate went 4 overall, and we've talked about that. We don't need to revisit that. But if it was going to be a receiver,
that was a dumb pick.
I didn't love it. And I really do hope he's a good player. He's a good kid. I think he's going to be good. I don't know if he's going to be number 4 overall good. Like, that's the point. He sat down with us on, I guess it was Thursday, and we asked him, like, you surprised you? He goes, yeah. I was like, yeah. I didn't have
just because we
didn't have Tennessee number 4 selecting me.
Just because we say it's a dumb pick doesn't mean like he shouldn't have gone first round.
Yeah, he should.
Or he's not a good player.
Right,
or going to be a good player. But at that time,
and what Tennessee needs compared to what they took.
I just don't understand. I don't understand the reach.
Yeah.
And honestly, maybe there was like that's who they wanted to take, and maybe they knew they could have traded back for him, but they just didn't have any trade back takers. You know, I don't know how the whole draft situation. You don't never know what the conversations are like with other GMs or other teams. But yeah, it was certainly a reach.
Yeah,
head scratcher, but good for him. I'm sure he'll be a good player, but he probably won't live up to number 4.
Yeah, number 4 overall for. We don't even have to spend more time on it.
I guess it's just a reach.
We talked so much about.
It's just anytime it's a reach, it's like, well, you could have got him at 15 or 20 or whatever.
I think you could have got him. Like, I don't think the Saints, just hearing from what they liked about Tyson and Reuben Bain compared to Carnell, like, I don't know where you could have got him, but 4 is high. That's the way Tennessee goes. And then the Saints have the option to take the receiver they liked most in this draft, in Jordan Tyson. Mm-hmm. And Jordan Tyson had a pro day, like right before the draft. It was by himself because he didn't get a chance to work out at the combine or his pro day. So he has a chance to go out there, show teams that he's healthy, show teams that he's ready to go. And he has that ability. And so he passed that test. Everybody came away saying, okay, he's good to go. And I think he missed 3 games? I mean, so it's not like he missed the entire season. And I would have rather, if I'm looking at the Saints draft, I said it yesterday, I thought defense was going to be the play, but once Mansour Delane goes, it's like, okay, it's either these 2 players, and they decided to go offense. And they try to get Tyler Shuck a playmaker. Their 11 personnel after the draft looks much better than it did before the draft. And so Jordan Tyson is going to have to be that big play guy that we've seen him be at Arizona State. You pair him with Chris Olave, Devon Vele. Obviously, you get Lance there in the later rounds from North Dakota State. I think he plays a factor into this as well. But I thought the Saints actually did some really good things. I love Christian Miller in that pick in the 2nd round. I think he gives you some versatility. He can play a 0-nose. He can play a 4-eye. And it puts Brian Brzee and others on notice, like that they got to raise their level of play too.
Yeah, so look at the Jordan Tyson pick. And it kind of – they went offense. They went, let's help Tyler Shuck out. We have a new quarterback. We have what we hope is our franchise quarterback. And it's basically the opinion that we had right after the season. Right after the season, we were like, you have a franchise quarterback now. You have to, no matter what else happens, you have to build around him. You have to give him weapons. Now, the more the months go on, the more you dissect things, the more you look for different needs and look for different ways they're going to go. They just went with the KISS strategy, and they kept it simple, stupid.
Yep.
We got a new quarterback. We've been looking for a new quarterback. He's shown to be really good. Let's give him weapons, and let's just keep it simple.
Yep.
You got to score points to win in this league. Got it. well, we're going to build our defense in a different way than we thought. We're not going to go and make that pick. Maybe if there was somebody else available at 8, maybe they changed their mind, but they just kept it simple. It was the opinion we all shared, like right after the season. You got to build around Tyler Shuck, and that's what they're doing. A really good route runner, a dynamic playmaker, has the history of injuries. But you know what? I also saw a kid that when he got drafted, he cared.
He did.
He cared a lot.
That was very cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he became a meme or whatever for in a bad way, but he shouldn't have, because it was awesome. Like the pure emotion, and that is probably one of the reasons they probably knew that about the kid, and they knew that like he was not cocky. Like he knew that is how he would feel about getting drafted, especially high.
Yeah. And
that all goes into the evaluation. And when I saw him walking down that hallway going to get his hat and the tears, I was like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That kid's going to give you everything he's got.
Yeah.
And so that's probably one of the reasons why you take him at 8, along with the ability, and you kind of overlook some of the injuries. And I know it's a lot, and I know the history there. It's football.
Yep. It's the soft tissue stuff that makes you a little nervous, but, it's not like an ACL or a labrum or something. It's the hamstring stuff. And so they got to come up with a plan. They got to come up with the right formula to keep him on the field. That's going to be the thing to watch early in Jordan Tyson's career.
Do we know if Arizona State, if their practice facility was near a power plant? Anybody?
That's where I work.
I don't know, but I'll look at the map right now.
Maybe he lived in his apartment.
No. That's where I worked out for the combine. There's no power.
You at his apartment?
At the Arizona State facility.
You don't know where he lived.
I don't know where he lived. No, you're right. I've been to Scottsdale and Tempe a bunch of my life, though. I don't remember seeing one, but maybe they built one.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they did. I don't know. You get Oscar Delp in the 3rd round, tight end out of Georgia. So you go Georgia back-to-back picks. You go Christian Miller in the 2nd. You go Oscar Delp in the 3rd, and you sign Noah Fant. Now there's no Foster Moreau. He's now a Houston Texan. We don't think Taysom Hill's obviously coming back. So, you've got a tight end room that has 3 guys that are going to expect to play.
Okay.
Juwan Johnson's obviously going to be your, one you would assume. But Noah.
He's a 3rd round?
He's a 3rd round pick, yeah. Oscar Delp. Huh. Oscar gives you a little bit of flexibility. I think he can do a lot of different things. I think he can do the hand in the dirt stuff. I think he can be the move tight end as well.
Where'd our tight end from Houston go?
He went to Jacksonville in the 5th round.
Oh, we should.
Their 2nd tight end they took in that draft.
We should have taken him.
I know.
So I was reading the Saints picks, and I saw him picked at the 3rd, and just reading the name, I didn't love it.
For what reason?
Just a tight end I've never heard of in the 3rd round. Didn't think you really needed that. I'd rather a receiver I'd never heard of.
The you've never heard of him part shouldn't actually factor into this, as we all know.
I mean,
you can get mad at the position, maybe.
I know.
I actually think you kind of did need a tight end because, Juwan Johnson's a receiver playing tight end.
Guys,
how many complaints did we have from him last season?
Yeah.
2.5 miles away from Arizona State
University.
No. Stop it.
Ocotillo Power Plant.
No.
2.5 miles away.
It got Sam Levitt and?
It got Sam Levitt and Jordan Tyson.
I guess
Scadaboo also.
Oh,
he also
okay.
kind of.
I apologize. You're all right.
It's literally on University Drive.
Wow.
Are you serious?
Wasn't there 18 years ago
I'm
when I was
dead ass. I'm dead ass.
Look at you, dude.
I mean, I had a feeling. I had a gut feeling. And I think that probably went into Mickey's evaluation. They knew about those electromagnetic fields around Arizona State Stadium.
Just saying.
So
2.5
So he's
miles
good
away.
now. He'll be good now.
New Orleans ain't got nothing like that.
Ain't no one. Barely power.
There's no plants.
That's what I'm saying. New Orleans is like, hey, we got water. We're good.
No plants in
water.
Louisiana at all.
That's going to be good. So no more soft tissue for him. He got away from the power lines. Hey, that's good reporting right there.
You asked the question.
I mean,
That's a great question.
is anybody else talking about this?
I don't think so, but I think that awareness needs to be raised to the fact that there is a power plant 2.5 miles away from ASU's campus.
Got Sam Levitt too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get him away from there.
Oh, thank goodness.
Now we know why he entered the portal. Somebody said he loved Dillingham. He started getting hurt.
Right. I don't know. Maybe should have got him that Texas Tech quarterback.
Oh, we're going to talk about that, bud.
He couldn't get out of his own way, Matt.
We're going to talk about that. In fact, we'll talk about that pretty soon here. That is a story and a half.
Maybe this is just me, hear me out.
No.
Okay. This isn't
Wait a minute.
this
Hear me
isn't
out.
a true hear me out, but it's going to sound worse than what I'm saying before I explain. Obviously, every form of addiction is really sad, right? Mm-hmm. Drug addiction destroys your life. Mm-hmm. Alcohol, you can it's
any
so
addiction,
sad. Like any addiction is. For some reason, a gambling addiction makes me feel worse than the other two. I don't know why. It just makes me feel really bad and sad.
It makes
for
you
the
feel
person.
worse, bad for the person more.
It just makes me feel I don't know how to put into words what I'm trying to say, but this man spent $5 million on betting.
Okay, so I didn't read. I saw the headlines. He spent $5 million.
$5 million. He was putting live bets while at Cincinnati Reds games, $1.
Every pitch, yes.
Every pitch, he would put $1 on a pitch. Every single pitch. And that just makes me feel so.
Oh, man, that's out bad.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of people being he's only betting $1 or $2. Yeah, but how many times he did it?
Right.
Yeah, every
that
pitch.
adds up.
Every pitch.
I mean, look, who hasn't enjoyed some good Chinese League soccer at 2 a.m. when you're chasing a little bit? I get that,
right.
But every pitch?
Uncut Gems made me feel so icky.
I'm genuinely asking this question.
Is wild.
Yeah.
So if it's a stupid question, my apologies.
$5 million?
$5 million.
They said he stepped away from the football program to seek treatment and rehab. How do you go to rehab for a gambling?
Oh, they have. I mean, they have
It's a thing,
call
but
1-800-GAMBLER.
yeah.
They just take your
every
phone away
billboard.
from you so you can't place bets?
I mean, just like any rehab, they have a process and a 10-step
Yeah,
or something.
I guess.
I
just when I read that, I was like,
I don't know.
how does
I've
that
never
work?
known anybody to go to rehab for a game. I know it's
Right.
available, but I didn't know
it
the
just
number.
feels like you're making
I
more of a
didn't know the
choice.
number.
Yeah.
Where
It
did
just
you
feels
get
like
$5 million?
gambling to me. You're making more of a choice to do that. And it feels compulsive. And then you get addicted to drugs.
Hold on.
I mean, that's a chemical thing, you know?
So $5 million. How does he have $5 million?
Oh, NIL.
Yeah, but so he's made over $10 million in NIL. He's got to pay taxes. So he gambled it all away before
honestly,
you
though,
paid. They are contract employees, and they don't.
You hope they pay tax. A lot of these aren't taking taxes out of it. That's another.
That's the
scary
big
part
concern
of
with
it.
a lot of people. They're not getting the education, the financial education, and they're
$5
getting paid as contract employees. So they're 1099 employees. They in charge of filing their own taxes at the end of the year. It's not getting deducted out of their paycheck. So a lot of these kids, I mean, there's going to be a lot of class action lawsuits in a couple of years with these kids, and they hadn't paid taxes. Then they're going to claim. Then they're going to say they weren't educated, which they weren't on to do. They didn't
He was
know.
betting when he was with Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, on Indiana. No, he wasn't playing, but
He was redshirting.
Can you imagine
Still.
the amount trouble he's going to if he made $5 million
Yeah.
and he gambled it all away before taxes?
All right. Let's
All right.
let's do this because we kind of just jumped into that one. We'll kind of lay out exactly who it is. This, Alondra's going to crush us. It's written all over. Well, exactly who we're talking about, what it is, where he almost played his college football, and we'll break all that down. We'll push back OTB Mailbag to 8:30. So go ahead and start to get those questions in. We'll get to some of those, but we'll reset this story. Texas Tech's quarterback, Sorsby, and the money he's gambled and what that means and what the NCAA is going to do, all of that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, if your business relies on printers, copiers, and office tech, you need a partner you can trust. Gulf Coast Office Products at GCOP. They provide copiers, printers, manage IT services, and document solutions to keep your business running smoothly and efficiently. And if they don't, answer the phone, you're going to be shocked because every time you call, they answer and they send you to the right person because the person that answers the phone is going to get the job done every single time. You don't have to worry about getting transferred 17 times. You don't have to worry about talking to somebody that's not there at that location. The person you call is the person that gets it done, and that's the kind of service you get every single time with Gulf Coast Office Products. Visit them today at gcopnet.com.
Sorry, Gulf Coast Office Products, the best. Louisiana's leader when it comes to that office technology, and they can really do it with a business of any size, any office. Doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 persons or 1,000 or 2,000 people. It does not matter. They have the best technology, but what really sets them apart is that award-winning service team. If you call them when things are down, they will be there, get you back up and running fast. Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
Walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey!
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane's studio. All right. So we were talking about Sorsby, the Texas Tech quarterback who, LSU was probably very interested in. He was one of the top quarterbacks on the transfer portal market and got into some trouble. So we started to kind of talk about it before we really set the scene for it. So nobody does this better than Alondra. So I'm going to throw it to Alondra to kind of give us everything that's going on right now with Brendan Sorsby.
Yeah, so just real quick, I can't find where I saw the amount of money that he blew, so I might have gotten that wrong.
Either way, if it's enough to go to rehab.
Right. Either way, I did find where they said he made thousands of bets, like thousands of them. And like we mentioned before, the craziest one to me is going to Cincinnati Reds games and placing live bets on every single pitch. That's anywhere from $2.50 to $1 on each bet, which isn't a lot of money, but it all adds up, But he is entering rehab. Joey McGuire came out with a statement saying that he fully supports him. Taylor had a good question. I don't really know what they do to help people that have gambling. I don't really know what they do in a rehab. I guess it's like you said, like
they're going to have steps.
Yeah, but the NCAA is now investigating.
Oh, absolutely they are.
Obviously. And like we mentioned, he just signed an NIL deal with Texas Tech. That is a huge NIL deal. Maybe this is where I got the $5 million from. A $5 million NIL deal.
Yeah, I don't know what the number he spent on gambling, but if you're doing every single pitch of a game,
you're sick.
Yeah, that's
like one pitcher. Let's say each pitcher throws 100 pitches apiece. Yeah. If you spent $2, that's $400 a game.
Yeah.
How many of those games you go into? Like that adds up.
And like we mentioned before, some of the bets were while he was on Indiana's football team when he was redshirting.
He always bet for Indiana, not against them.
Did not bet on games that he played in.
Right.
But
he did not.
He did not.
That he played in.
He
did bet on Indiana.
While he was a member of
Cincinnati when he was on
Indiana. He started Indiana.
Well, he was a member on the team.
He redshirted at Indiana and was placing bets while he was redshirting. And he was placing bets while he was in Cincinnati.
Here's a paragraph from Yahoo Sports. It says players can lose their eligibility permanently for wagering on events at their own school and lose their eligibility for a portion of a season for wagers on professional sports if the total amount is less than $800.
So there is a precedent for this.
A college football player betting on a college football game at another school leads to a half-season ban.
Hunter Dekkers did this. Yeah. I mean, we talked about him when the Saints picked him up. He had to go Division II because he couldn't play at Iowa State.
So how many examples? Alondra, there's probably
four
or five.
So there's Hunter Dekkers.
Wasn't it like an Iowa situation?
It was Iowa
State, I believe.
Yeah. He was. This was back in 2023. It involved dozens of athletes from Iowa and Iowa State. So Dekkers placed 366 online sports bets using DraftKings, and the account was registered to his mom. He wagered almost $2,800, right? Almost $2,800. So bet on 26 Iowa State sporting events and one Iowa State football game. Ooh. So the last part, that's what gets you cut from any sort of eligibility. So there is a precedent set for it, and I don't think that Brendan Sorsby is going to be able to come back from this. No, he's going to have to go like D2, D3 or something.
Well, he's going to have to go to something that's not sanctioned by the NCAA.
Yeah,
so, I mean, he might
that's
be
true, like a
like NAIA.
Like a JUCO.
Well, at his point in his career, he's too old to go JUCO.
True. It's over for
Man.
Brendan Sorsby.
And they just had the draft too. Can't do that.
Can't do that, no. Now he can. He could declare, and you could select him, and it would be like you'd give up that round draft choice next season.
Right. And he just couldn't play
You get a
till
supplemental draft, and you can.
And things kind of get worse for him too. There's also a new lawsuit from the University of Cincinnati seeking $1 million in damages for from him directly for leaving after he'd already signed it.
Paid that if he would have been, you know what I'm saying? But now they're like,
but he doesn't have $1 million. He lost it.
Speaking of Cincinnati, Yahoo put this out literally 6 hours ago. They believe Cincinnati was alerted about this before the season and still let him play. So now there's an investigation into Cincinnati.
They could be in trouble.
They could face NCAA sanctions because he should have been ineligible if they knew about it. They have a app that all Big 12 players have to download. You'll love the name of this. Prohibit. Awesome. And it monitors if an athlete tries to use like a sports betting app on their phone. This app downloaded alerts it, and they're trying to see whether or not Brendan Sorsby got flagged before the 25 season. And the AD, Zach Stipe, said, we don't have any comment at this time, which never a good thing.
No, if you don't have a comment, you.
Yeah, but what about his mom?
So Cincinnati, Could you imagine Hunter Dekkers getting in trouble? Did you place this bet? Oh, no, that clearly says Jessica Dekkers.
My name is Hunter.
Yeah.
My name is
LSU
Hunter.
dodged a bullet.
No, 100% dodged a bullet.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can y'all imagine if
we ended up with Brendan?
All of a sudden,
thank God he's money hungry.
Not only is fully healthy, I probably would have still taken Sam Levitt, but
no. I mean,
he dodged a major bullet.
But
Kiffin wanted him. I mean, he was
quarterback transfer
the
portal,
first guy,
as we know, because we didn't know how it was going to end up. You never know. That's
Yep.
I mean, I seriously hope he gets the help he needs. I mean, that's
Trinidad over there.
And that's the thing. It's just like a compulsive behavior at that point where you're like, oh, I gotta get this bet in.
To bet on your own, I don't even bet anything LSU, and I just don't
For nothing.
even when I wasn't calling games,
you don't really even have anything to lose.
I would not bet on LSU. I just feel like it's too slippery of a slope.
No.
Even before I started calling
You're too
games,
close to it.
Yeah. It's like I talk about it every day. I go over that. I'm like, I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to bet anything LSU, right? So if I think that, how do you think you can do it while you're playing? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I never heard y'all talk about betting anything LSU because y'all work the games and y'all probably feel like it's too close.
Though, that I've seen that are okay with this really bothers me. I've saw so many people on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever, saying, oh, well, guys, there's only $1 here, $1 there. Let it be a college kid. Okay, you have so many privileges this day and age in NIL for being a college athlete. They ask you to not do one thing, and you can't do it. First off, it's against the rules. Don't do it. Yeah. Secondly, let's not act like they don't get to do anything. You get all this NIL money, and you could say, what's the big deal? Well, if you're making $5 million in NIL and you're betting $1 and $2 on things, you have a real problem. Right. Everybody that's okay with this is that's wild to me.
I don't mind. Yeah, I mean it's too much. I don't mind somebody betting if
go roll some dice.
Go to the casino.
Go roll some dice.
I was going to say that.
Right. Why do you have to bet on sports?
And I get it. You don't want to do it if you actually have an addiction, an addictive personality, and you have a problem. Obviously, get the help.
Right.
And maybe he does, maybe he doesn't, but he just seems he really likes gambling. And
look,
maybe he's doing this because he knew he was getting in trouble.
That's what I was going to say. You can bet on sports books if you want to. That's too much he was doing. But if you want to bet the Lakers game, I have no problem with that. But just go to the casino. If you if it's that bad,
want to do it,
you can do that. Look, you can go to any casino here, and you're probably find a college athlete in the casino if they're 21 because it's legal. You can do that.
Don't bet on your phone. Don't call Bert Neff to bet for you. That's it.
Yeah,
those two things will get you in trouble.
I just do think that it is kind of indicative of sports the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years or something.
This is not going to be the first time.
Him, Hunter Dekkers, Kayshawn Booty, Brad Bohannon at Alabama. There's so many different examples of this. It just keeps that's why, your bold prediction that didn't happen of, a coach getting caught gambling was so surprising to me that it didn't happen because it's been happening. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know. It's
And
crazy.
look, it's sad. It's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
It's just the prevalence of gambling, the ease of gambling. Like there's too much money involved, right? And there's too many people involved in sports.
Yeah.
Whether it's players, backups, coaches, there's too many players for things not to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's human. Everybody makes mistakes, and some people are going to make the gambling mistake because it's so prevalent and it's so easy to do. If somebody's offered a certain amount
Literally
of money
just get on your phone and
and it's sad. And I hope that, and like if anybody's out there with a problem, I hope they do get the help. But yeah, LSU certainly dodged a bullet,
100%,
a big bullet.
Yeah.
With that one. So
Because now we'd be out $5 million in a quarterback.
And by the way, Hester, you have a good thing going, not betting on LSU, because I've dabbled.
Didn't go well.
And I bet with my heart a little too much.
I've dabbled. T-Bob used to dabble too, and he'd be broken.
I love sports betting as much as the next person, especially when I hit.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm over here itching. I rarely do it because even losing $10, I'm like, man, what a waste of money.
Since I got in the card game too, like I just don't.
I haven't done it much since I've got in the card game. Now, maybe there's a problem
That's gambling.
At least you get something in return.
The every pitch thing's wild though. Like that's like that she brought up earlier. That's just insane.
He was out here betting on Emmanuel Clase.
Trinidad's over there like should have went pro. Brendan, amateur.
Yeah. Nobody wants to go to the NFL less than Trinidad
Seeking
Chambliss.
injection.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll have a little mailbag when we come back here. It is OTB live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, First American Bank and Trust. They've been in the game over 100 years, and you don't stay in business over 100 years unless you're doing everything the right way, taking care of your customers. We say it all the time. With First American Bank and Trust, you are so much more than just an account number. They know your face. They know your name. It is personal service, right? National banks, they have no idea who you are. You are literally just a number to them. But with FABT, you are going to get that down-home service that you look for, right? You want it because it's just going to make your life easier. It's going to feel personal, but also you get all the bells and whistles of any national bank. Online banking, I mean, you see it right there on the YouTube page if you're watching this on YouTube. And so go to FABT.com today, start your account, become more than just an account number with First American Bank and Trust.
So First American Bank and Trust, the local bank, proudly Louisiana, proudly local. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com, FABT.com.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB. Always want to remind you about our friends over at Rouse's. Rouse's.com is the website. We give you the website so you can find the location that is nearest you. And also you can find out the weekly specials at your location of choice. Then once you go into any location, it's going to be set up for your convenience. You're going to have the breakfast bar, the lunch bar, the sushi bar. You're going to have rotisserie chickens, salad bar. All of that's right there. Pre-made meals, pre-made sides, ready to go. Always going to have local options for you as well. Going to have a little My High there if you need to get a little hydrated at your local Rouse's. Go shop local with our friends over at Rouse's. Go to Rouse's.com to find the location that is convenient for you. Again, Rouse's.com. All right, let's get to a little OTB mailbag.
Special delivery! I have this special delivery for Off the Bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Did you know the Saints practice facility is only 2.3 miles from Snake Farm Power Station? Their old facility was literally next door to it on Saints Drive until 1996 when they moved.
No.
You should know. You played for them.
Snake Farm? Is that
That's what it said.
Snake Farm Power?
That's what it says. Snake Farm Power Station.
What a name. I don't believe Snake Farm. I don't think they're gonna make enough power to affect the soft tissue.
I think the people in Louisiana are used to it.
Yeah.
So it's
if
like
we know anything, it's a power plant, right?
Yeah.
Hashtag just different.
Yeah, we're just different here.
Let's see.
Dang, I didn't know that though. That's scary.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Disappointed that the Rouse's on Burbank and Lee was out of My High Zero yesterday. Well, when you got a product as hot as My High Zero, it's hard to keep it on the shelf.
That's a great point. Yeah, they have been running out of My High kind of frequently, but Rouse is about to be stocked up. We're running a special in the month of May as well over at Rouse's. A little discount at Rouse's, so make sure you get over there. Get it this in May. I don't think it's up yet, but when May starts, I think it might be going like 15 or 20% off too for the month of May.
Is that for my birthday?
It is for your birthday.
That's what I thought.
Or maybe just because, the heat helping people out when it starts getting hot.
It's for my birthday. Very nice of you. Even though you won't give me any for free.
41's a big one.
It is.
Does anyone care? Does anyone care anymore after 40? Just the whole
50.
numbers.
I feel like 50 is kind of the last milestone birthday.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like people do a ton. Maybe 60 is. I don't know.
Every whole number, I guess.
Maybe so.
It's all downhill, isn't it, Jake?
Oh, buddy. It's been rolling downhill for a while.
I don't think so. I told Lacey this the other day. I think I just starting to hit my prime.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
A lot of people say that.
That's honesty.
I mean, this is not me being funny.
I'm in my prime.
This is not me being funny. I really do think you going to Rejuve Me has probably helped that.
Yeah.
And that's not just to sell Rejuve Me medical.
And High Rocks.
I really do.
And High Rocks.
Yeah, it's probably another good
athlete.
point.
Yeah.
You get a little endorphins from that, runner's high, or workout high, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dude, when you get into that sweet spot of working out and runner's high, it's hard to get out of.
And just having a positive attitude.
No, that's not
being
you.
happy. Makes you get in your prime.
That's definitely not you.
Oh, I'm happy.
This is funny. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. Scone has more sources than anyone, so he's usually right with a lot of things. I will say Matt has a ton of sources, so you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
But I'll also say this. Me and the guy next to me have pretty good sources. The thing is, that's not our thing. That's not our show. And Matt does a great job of it being what he does. He really does.
Everything.
We know the same.
Everybody has a different vibe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
And again, that's
And
that's what he
vibe.
does, and he does it really, really well.
Yeah.
It's just not what we do. And
Right.
I'm just not going to break LSU stuff like that. I'm too close to it, and it's not the vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Matt has those sources too, where he can do it for us and do it for LouisianaSports.net.
We also feel like, as former players, it's
That's
not
some pretty
really,
good sources,
it's not, but it's not our spot. It's not
no.
It's not.
No.
We're always going to just be uber
OTB
positive.
was never the
No.
super journalistic.
No.
We're going to give you some opinions. We're going to give you some vibes, and we're going to have fun.
We're good. Vibes is it.
Yeah.
We're here for the vibes. And when I know something and it breaks 3 weeks later, we're going to react to it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's what makes, I think, this station great, is that none of the shows are the same.
Yep.
If you had the same show 4 different times, it wouldn't be worth listening.
No, it'd be awful. It'd be like turning on regular ESPN and watching it all day. And
No doubt.
Seeing Stephen A. just talk.
And seeing the same thing go over and
Which
over.
is great
and
for a
over
little
again.
bit. But you want to change it up.
Yeah.
You want to change it.
Yeah, like Daniel Blunt said, this is a morning show.
This is a morning.
Right.
It's so good. That's a great way to describe it.
You want good vibes in the morning.
Yep.
Make maybe a couple of laughs.
Yeah.
I love to laugh.
A couple of what did you just say? I want some of those too.
A couple of, huh? That's
Hashtag
not how you say
OTB Mailbag. It's National Blueberry Pie Day. What's your favorite fruit pie?
I love a good apple pie.
Cherry pie.
Favorite pie or favorite
fruit pie,
pie?
like fruit pie.
I don't love a fruit pie. They're
No cherry, no peach, no apple, no blueberry.
Yeah, my favorite fruit
No.
pie is one that's in the trash because I don't
Right,
like.
I'm not a fan.
I don't like.
Well,
any-
that's not weird coming from him.
I don't
There's
like
a lot of
anything-
things he doesn't like.
Okay, so I
love
don't like.
pecan pie.
I don't like warm
Ooh,
fruit
I like
desserts.
pecan pie.
Warm
No,
fruit
I'm with
desserts,
you.
I do not like.
100% on that one.
I'm not a huge apple pie fan. I'll eat it, but I love cherry pie.
I wish I did because people are like, oh man, look at this apple fritter, this peach cobbler, it's so good, and I'm like, I wish I liked it, but I don't like warm cooked fruit.
No.
Hey, you know what? To each their own.
But I respect them.
Okay.
I respect the pie.
Yeah, I'm not going to
enough.
judge you for liking a pie, but I'm not.
I don't even really like regular pies. My favorite pie is just the pizza pie.
I just like a pecan pie.
Or a shepherd's pie.
Ooh, I do like shepherd's pie.
Like a warm pecan pie with vanilla ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's great. Fantastic. Yeah. Y'all know me. I will go sweets over savory all day, every day.
Like a pumpkin pie.
And Alondra, I think
Sweet potato pie.
I think ours is an unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
But it's not an opinion that we only hold. Like, there's a lot of people out there.
I was about to say, I don't think it's that unpopular. I know a lot of people don't like pies like that.
I think people agree with us. Yeah.
I'm always a cake over a pie.
Ooh. Yeah, cake.
Let's do
Who
this.
doesn't love a cake?
Let's do this because we got some more questions coming in. Let's take a break so we have some time on the back end to do a little bit more OTB mailbag. We'll continue this when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. It is truly the go-to when you need any roof solution. If you need a repair, if you need a full replacement, if you need a roof from the very get-go, right? You have a new build, whatever like it might be. But the thing that kind of sets them apart, at least for me, when I look at them, it's the quality of work. It's like their job sites. I tell you all the time, like when I'm in my neighborhood and I see the Pelican Roof flag, I know it's going to be a very clean job site. There's not going to be debris everywhere. There's not going to be just this mess. It is so professional. And you're like, I don't even know where they're at in building this roof because it always looks the same. It always looks tidy. It always looks like it's supposed to. And it always blows me away when I see one of their job sites. It's going to do the same for you. They're in Lafayette. They're in Baton Rouge, boots on the ground in both locations, and they're always doing something in the local community as well. Mother's Day roof giveaway. Check that out on the community tab on their website for Pelican Roofing. That website is pelicanroof.com, pelicanroof.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
Yeah, it is.
Community Steel and their beautiful
Michelle.
banners.
That sounds good. Rejoins?
Yeah, it's not Michelle.
No, she has had some today, though.
She does the Bayou one because Voice
Wait,
Lady.
she did not have one today?
No, this is Voice Lady.
Yeah,
Michelle
she
does
has
the
a Bayou
Bayou
one.
Automotive one.
I play it again.
I think we played one, though, before the big Voice Lady did one. That was Michelle.
Yes, we
Okay.
did. But
Yeah, we did.
now we have Big Voice Lady.
Let's hear that one.
No, I'm
Off
saying-
the bench with Jacob Hester and
Yeah.
Matt Flynn. Tuesday show, presented by Community Steel.
I swear today we played one that was Michelle.
No, this is the same one.
It does have a little. The sound does have a little.
How do you
touch.
know? Oh, yeah,
I have no
touching the
idea.
button.
I'm just guessing.
You would know, Alondra.
No.
Oh, shout out Big Voice Lady then. Doing a better job. All right,
I
let's
wonder if
get
it was
back.
the email where I was like, "Can you tell her to calm down?"
Can you also be nicer?
Let's see. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. I don't listen to this show for breaking news. I listen for two former players talking ball. There you go.
There we go.
You got to hear Matt's Talladega.
Yeah. We're talking about me and
Yeah, talking
Alondra
about Talladega.
talking ball because she's a former softball player, not this guy next to me. Hashtag OTB Mailbag is Zurich Classic one of on. I think they're trying to say one of. They said one of the best events that not enough people go to. I love this.
Did this person
event.
stroke out?
Yeah,
writing this
it's okay.
question?
Shout out Adam. That's my guy.
Matt's, or maybe Jake's pulling a Shane and just can't read the.
No, it's just I'm trying to fix it for him, like in the typos.
There's a lot of ice cream talk in the chat right now.
Ooh, I love
people
ice
talking about their favorite type of ice cream.
Cookies and cream.
is
Zurich
a good one.
Classic's great, by the way.
No,
Have you ever been?
brands. Just
Oh.
brands.
Hey,
Where?
Squirrel. Zurich Classic. Have you ever been?
No.
but
Yes.
Great.
I wanted
It's
to. I've been.
I will never forget you and I going, and the Bubba watching shot that we saw. I'm like, okay, this is different. But also, it was during the NFL draft, and we were trying to keep up where Foster Moreau was going to go. Like, we want to know where Foster was going to go. He was our guy, or whatever. And I'm like, man, he still hasn't gone. And then Matt comes out of the restroom. I was waiting on him. I was like, hey, Foster got drafted. He goes, man, I hope it's anybody but the Raiders. Literally, and it was the Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
LOL.
No.
I got a lot of
His
friends
career's
that go
over.
to the Zurich. I have been offered tickets from them 3 years in a row, and 3 years in a row could not make it because of just conflicts.
It's fun.
Been wanting to go.
It's fun.
And I'm not even a big golfer, but like I've just always wanted to go to an event like that.
It is fun, but if you've ever like picked up a golf, even if you're not a golfer, have you ever just like gone to Top Golf or whatever and just hit a golf ball? you can watch these guys play and just be like, okay, I appreciate what they're doing. It is wildly impressive.
I agree with that too.
What they can do with a golf club and a golf ball.
The sound of it when it like in person,
it's just different. And I know they might deal with a little bit of different technology than you and I deal with, but man,
Either way, this weekend I was gonna have FOMO. Like at first, I was gonna go to Zurich with Matt, but then I was like, well, it's the same weekend as Starkville, so obviously I have to go to Starkville. But either way, I was going to end up having FOMO because I have FOMO still from the Zurich. Like, I wish I would have went.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a good event.
So Cassie got to go. She said it was awesome.
Man, I didn't get to hear your breakdown of Starkville.
It was a lot of fun.
I bet it was.
Baseball.
I had a great time. The baseball wasn't fun, but like Starkville itself was, I had the best time.
Why wasn't the baseball? What happened?
Well,
did we sweep them?
Nope. Actually, we got swept.
A sweep happened.
We got sweeped.
That's what I'm talking about.
We got sweeped.
We got sweeped.
We got sweeped.
As he said last week.
Matt, the first couple innings, every game were good.
Good.
Actually, it was
First
like
inning.
Usually
I would
it's
say
opposite.
through the fifth of each game was good.
All right.
We got them in the first half.
And then there was
That's more than half the game.
some late night heroics from Mississippi State.
So more than half the series, we beat them.
Again, I don't hate your logic with
Pretty
that
much.
one. Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm loving your
was at
math
the
today.
ballpark more when LSU was winning.
Yeah.
Like she spent more time there with LSU winning than not.
Yes, she did.
It's just
fair.
the end of it.
Matt,
They're not going to keep that in the record books.
hashtag OTB
They
Mailbag.
should.
Favorite coach you played for in the NFL? I guess it can be like any coordinator, quarterback.
Mike.
head.
I mean, Mike McCarthy, favorite head coach.
Yeah.
Certainly. Alex Van Pelt at quarterback coach. Tom Clements at quarterback coach. Carl Smith in Seattle. Tater was his nickname. We played with his dad of Tracy Smith, who was our GA
Tracy,
here.
man.
I had some really good coaches. I can keep going.
They coach you to be
Had some really
competent.
dumb
They
coaches
did really
as well.
good.
Off the bench.
You had some what?
Really dumb coaches as well.
Yeah. I did.
Just because you're a coach doesn't mean you're smart.
That's very fair. All right. Rejuve Me Medical. That's the reason why this 40-year-old to my left feels like he's got a quick first step again.
My prime,
He's
buddy.
feeling
I'm
great.
in my
He
prime.
is in his prime, and that is thanks to Rejuve Me Medical. There's 13 locations all across Louisiana. They've got one in Mississippi as well. So if you're listening to us, there is a location that is going to be convenient for you if you want to feel like you're in your prime. If you want that first step back, again, like you used to have it, go see our friends over at RejuveMeMedical.com.
That's right. You put 2 feet on the ground every morning. You should be thankful. You should have energy just because it's another day. Well, if you don't feel like that, maybe you need to go to RejuveMeMedical.com. They got hormone replacement therapy, and that's replacing your testosterone levels to get you feeling energetic. Get that zest for life back. Not about being high testosterone. It's about being just the right amount for your age. So go check them out, RejuveMeMedical.com, RejuveMeMedical.com.